Surrey welcomed Mark Ramprakash and Chris Tremlett back into their side for the first time this summer in the LV County Championship, but honours were still just about even at the end of a thrilling first day of the match with Leicestershire at the Oval. Matthew Hoggard won the toss, and on a rare green pitch in South London, he unsurprisingly decided to have a bowl first at Surrey's new opening pair of Jason Roy and Rory Hamilton-Brown. Not that they lasted long together, as Roy was LBW to the crafty Hoggard in the third over of the match. There certainly was a green tinge to the surface as Surrey went in search of their first win of the summer in the LV County Championship after 2 draws and a heavy defeat to London rivals Middlesex. Surrey cricket manager Chris Adams described moving his captain up to open as fresh, exciting and positive, and Hamilton-Brown didn't look as if he was going to disappoint as he released a couple of punishing drives. Ramprakash was back after damaging a cruciate ligament in a football match back in November. His is always the Surrey wicket to get. Instead, after an encouraging stand of 68 in 13 overs, Surrey lost a wicket at the other end as Hamilton-Brown on 41 played perhaps one shot too many off Wayne White and was superbly held right on the rope by Nadeem Malik. With Ramprakash now being joined by Xander de Bruyne, a more composed partnership would have been expected, but the shots kept on coming. Ramprakash looked in some discomfort though after this imperious drive. De Bruyne has played the Ramprakash role in the side while he's been recuperating and was now getting applause from the man himself after this fine shot. Ramprakash likes to go on and on of course, but after just less than an hour and a half at the crease, he received a beauty from Nathan Buck which he could do no more than nick behind. He'd gone for 37. Surrey's top 6 has a very powerful edge to it and the talent just keeps on coming. Steve Davis saw his side through to lunch with Surrey on 123 for 3, a great morning's play. Wicketstow kept on coming and 15 minutes after the restart, Davis drove a little loosely at a delivery from Malik and was held by Jacques du Toit. Davis was out for 12 at 136 for 4. Enter Surrey's most informed batsman. Tom Maynard has scored 100 and an undefeated 98 in his side's last pair of matches, and you can see how. What he and his side now needed was to finally get a big partnership under their belts, but this one ended just as it was getting going, when De Bruyne edged another fine ball from Malik to Paul Dixie behind the stumps after making a solid 40. That left the home side on 154 for 5 in what had been a stop-start innings to date, and that pattern continued. First to start, and Gareth Batty and Maynard latched onto anything over pitch from the bowlers. Such things were understandable as the ball was still moving in the air. And that movement did for Batty, who misread the swing from Hoggard and edged what he thought was a leg side delivery to Matthew Boyce in the slips. Batty had gone for 13 and you started to wonder if anyone was going to make a big score. Maynard threatened as he completed another 50 with his 9th 4. It had come off just 58 balls. The former Glamorgan player was seeing the ball pretty well by now. This shot was not the kind of thing you used to see in the 4-day game. He was looking very good, but he met his match in Claude Henderson, who is having a wonderful season. He got Maynard reaching for a ball which he frustratingly chipped to James Taylor. Not the first time he's fallen at short extra this summer. Maynard made 70 and now it was down to the tail to ensure that his efforts weren't to go to waste. Yasser Arafat was still there at tea, which was taken with Surrey on 255 for 7. Leicestershire would have been very keen to roll over the rest quickly, and they started the final session well, with Henderson claiming his 16th wicket of the summer as Stuart Meeker edged him to Will Jefferson. Malik then made the most of Tremlett's height to bowl him with a Yorker at 280 for 9. Arafat was the last man to go, another wicket for Henderson, as the batsman was taken at short leg for what could be an important 44. Surrey had been bowled out for 294. Boyce was back at the top of the Leicestershire order after missing the last couple of games and was keen to make up for lost time. However, he goes down as the man to first fall to new Ashes hero Tremlett on his return, as he nicked a splice-jarring delivery. Joshua Cobb departed for a duck in his first innings of the summer, and so it was left to Jefferson and Taylor to battle hard towards the end of the day to keep their side on level terms. Even late in the day, conditions still appeared to be good to bowl in, so these two in-form batsmen had to be at their best to see their side through to the close, something they will have been very happy to have achieved. The pair carried their side to 56 for 2 by the end, which means that they will resume 238 runs behind on day 2. They'll hope that batting gets just a little bit easier when they return.